US President Donald Trump said on Monday that he intends to end India's preferential trade treatment under a program that allows $5.6 billion worth of Indian exports to enter United States duty-free. Trump has vowed to reduce America's trade deficit and repeatedly called out to India for its high tariffs. India is the world's largest beneficiary of the GSP, which stands for the Generalized System of Preferences program, and ending its participation would be the strongest punitive action against India since Trump took office in 2017. In a letter to the congressional leaders, Trump said, and I quote, "I'm taking this step because after intensive engagements between the United States and the government of India, I have determined that India has not assured the United States that it will provide equitable and reasonable access to the markets of India. This move would end the program that allows $5.6 billion worth of Indian exports to enter United States duty-free." All right, let's try to understand what this exactly means and how this will be impacting India. We have Alicia with us for more on that. Alicia, how do you see this impacting the Indian markets?
Well, Sonal, at the outset, like you were mentioning, India is in fact the biggest developing country which benefits from the generalized system of preferences. So what this really means is that about 3,500 Indian goods which used to enter the United States duty-free will be impacted. It may be, although, about 60 days that this change is effected, because remember, it takes a presidential proclamation to actually evict a member country out of the generalized system of preferences. So a key criteria for membership for membership into the GSP is actually that the developing country needs to provide the United States equitable and reasonable access to its markets across various sectors, which is what the US says India has actually failed it to provide. So remember that since April 2018, the US has been having engagements with the Indian authorities. They have actually put India's eligibility on review ever since April 2018, citing that India's various trade policies have actually caused serious damage to commerce in the United States. So after that point, really, there was talk that if India does not really open up its markets even more to the United States and sort of lowers the trade deficit it currently runs with America, this might just be in the offing, and that is what has happened today. Not only India, even Turkey has been thrown out of the GSP. This has happened because Turkey, for separate reasons, because the USTR says that it has now sufficiently advanced in economic terms to no longer need GSP privileges. But for India, there might just be a government response to that development very soon. Sonal.